Good morning and welcome to the Panther Report.
Congrats for making it to the last week before Dead Week.
This Thursday is a long B-Day due to the Feast of the Immaculate Conception.
Also, this weekend there is a winter choir concert from 7 to 8:30 in the Valenzuela Theater.
Now let's hand it over to Jazzy with this week's Panther Pride announcements.
Good morning, Panthers. We have some home athletic games this week, so make sure to go and support your Panthers. This Monday, we have a freshman soccer versus St. Francis game at 3:15 p.m. On Tuesday, we have a Frost-Off basketball game versus Cupertino at 4 p.m. On Thursday, there is a JV basketball versus Westmont game at 4:30 p.m. and a varsity basketball versus Westmont at 6 p.m. On Saturday, there is a freshman soccer versus Notre Dame San Jose game at 10 a.m. and varsity soccer plays Willow Glen at 1 p.m. Also, congrats to water polo player Sophia Chapman, who was named to the Pacific Zone Senior Water Polo All-Star Team. That's all the Panther Pride announcements we have for you today. Back to you, Adriana and Elizabeth.
Thanks, Jassy. Remember, ladies, while there are not a ton of events on campus this week, there are a good amount of club meetings.
Make sure to check your planner and any emails from club moderators about upcoming meetings. In case you ladies are stressing about the upcoming finals and end of the semester, here are some tips on how to beat procrastination from our very own Prez Tips.
Procrastination. It's such a vicious cycle, but we've all done it before, and here are some tips to help you along the way. It's hard to concentrate and to do work when there's a mess all around. Clean it up. That way your mind will not be distracted with the clutter. If you can, try to do homework by a window to get that natural sunlight. Having your phone out and on in a visible area is very distracting. Shut down your phone completely and put it in a place out of sight. Doing anything can be hard without an incentive or motivation to do so. Get out your favorite treat and place them at different checkpoints. That way, when you get to each checkpoint, you can eat the treat, plus you look forward to continuing on. Before you turn in any written assignment, copy and paste it into Google Translate. That way, you're able to hear your essay out loud.
To watch the full episode, check it out on the Presentation Broadcast YouTube channel.
Now let's hand it over to Valerie with this week's In Case You Missed It.
Hey Panthers! You may have heard about the death of Fidel Castro recently, Cuba's former president, international figure, and well-known revolutionary of the Western Hemisphere perished on November 25th at the age of 90. Castro was an essential element of U.S.-Cuba relations during the Cold War, where he defended his country in what would become known as the Bay of Pigs invasion. While the effects of Castro's death on diplomacy between the United States and Cuba remains ambiguous, the American government is determined to establish an amicable relationship between the two countries. Right now, America's hope is that human rights can be preserved while political changes are being made for the country. Back to you, Adriana and Elizabeth.
Thanks, Valerie. Today we begin our last holiday drive of the year, Toy Drive. As a community, we rally together to bring in toys for the kids so they can have a wonderful Christmas.
Each day is a different push day for certain age groups or bike day. Here's a video to show how Toy Drive helps.
Toy Drive begins this week, and we all know that we need to bring in what we can to help families in need. But what if we could get a new perspective on what it means to bring in toys?
I'm so excited we're getting donated, guys. I hope we go to kids that'll never grow up.
Don't you know? We're being donated to Sacred Heart for the kids who are in need of new toys the most.
I'm so excited. Sounds great. Wow, I hope more people donate to Sacred Heart. I'm so glad we got donated. Oh, look, Andy's coming.
Toy Drive has officially begun, so be sure to bring in appropriate toys for kids of all ages.
Clubs who still need to take their picture, don't forget to go to the amphitheater on time. You do not need to wear your formal. If you don't know when your club's picture will be taken, check the yearbook bulletin board in the main foyer. That's all we have for you today. For the Panther Report, I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Adriana.
Panthers out!
Bye.